Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Otaku Brothers podcast. My name is Ben, joined by my beautiful co-host Joseph. Um, all right. This is episode 75. We're getting there.
Woo! Three-fourths,
We
three-fourths.
technically didn't miss whack last week because Joseph made a video.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Um, was last week the Super Bowl week?
Yes, yeah, yes. Yep,
Wow. Unfortunate
yeah,
day in mankind.
yep, no, yeah. All of mankind lost. And then today we had the
Yeah.
NBA All-Star game where they just broke the NBA record for most points scored during an All-Star game with over
Wow.
200 points scored in a game.
That's What is that? Does that mean they're really good, or the other team is really bad?
So, I mean, well, we can talk about it for a few minutes. There's been a whole thing in the NBA right now recently,
Oh.
especially with the All Star game with lack of trying. And of course, that's because a lot of players are trying not to get injured and stay healthy. So as a result, they,
Mhm.
don't really defend. And it's more of a place where the team can come together and, just kind of go run back and forth down the court, do crazy
Yeah,
dunks, and just kind of fool around, like a lot of tomfoolery. So as a result of that, it kind of incentivizes not the other team to not play defense, and so it's been a whole debate and debacle, which it's hard, right? How do you incentivize the players to like? It's not because the game doesn't mean anything, so it's like they're not trying. So as a
yeah,
result, they're just no defense, so they're just scoring as much as possible.
yeah. That makes sense.
Hmm. But yeah. Anyways, this is not a basketball podcast. This is a degenerate podcast. So
Oh,
let us get back to anime. Ben. Well, I guess before we do that, Ben, how have you been?
I'm tired, Joseph.
You're tired? I know you just had a
I'm tired, man.
crazy soccer game, so we'll try to not keep you here too
Oh.
long. But yeah, it's we got a fun little episode for you all guys. Honestly, not much has been going on in the anime world. So it's might be a bit of a shorter episode, but we still want to talk and just have a good time and chat with you all. So hope you guys are enjoying the videos. We love the support that you've been showing. Thank you all for the look back support. And I guess we could start with that, Ben, just so I can hear your opinion on it because
Mhm.
I don't know if you watched the video. I'm assuming not. So there were some cool facts that I think you would like to hear about it, which they're pretty
I
cool
would.
facts. So
Yes.
yeah, we'll just hop right into look back. I made a video talking about it if you want more full depth analysis of it. Basically, Tatsuki Fujimoto's look back. It's a one shot that he has made. That's like 150 pages about an author, but that's for a later discussion. The cool thing about it, Ben, is that whole teaser trailer was animated by only one person, and
Oh.
yeah, and so the studio that is actually making the film, the movie, which is supposed to have a theatrical release, which is really cool, is
Mhm.
it was a couple of people at Mappa who were big Tatsuki Fujimoto fans, and they ended up leaving Mappa and creating their own studio. And this is that
Oh
studio.
yeah.
Mhm.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, so it's their own studio, and they're really big fans of Tatsuki Fujimoto. And it's a really big project, so I don't know if you've read Look Back or not, but it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
really good
Mhm.
story. And I mean, hopefully, if it does well, this could mean a lot more stuff, like Fire Punch getting an anime, and potentially Goodbye Eri getting a live or a movie as well, which would be really really
Mhm.
cool.
That would be awesome.
But did you watch
I love.
the teaser?
I did.
Yeah,
Yes.
you had to look too. I think it looked really good.
It looks awesome.
It does look really good.
That'd be really cool if I had a theatrical release.
Hmm.
It's cool seeing. It's. It would be a good change of pace from seeing, like, not just shonen shows with movies.
I agree.
I know. I feel like the only studio doing these kind of movies is Studio Ghibli.
Hmm.
Um, so it'd be cool to see another kind of story along those lines, but not just filled with action.
Yeah, I completely agree, and I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're a Tatsuki Fujimoto fan, you're eating, bro, this year, man. I mean, we get the
Mhm.
Chainsaw Man movie, the Look Back's coming out, and I think it's coming out like in July, so it's coming out soon.
Really?
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out right around the corner, and additionally, the Chainsaw Man manga has been amazing. This latest chapter's been getting a lot of praise for some big stuff and developments happening. So Ben, if you want to catch up, I think that would be a good time too.
Mhm.
It's left on a pretty good, not cliffhanger, but big reveals and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it was a good time. But yeah, so yeah, looking forward to that. That's gonna be very exciting. I'm very hyped for it as well. So yeah. I mean,
Well, speaking of movies, possibly
mhm.
the Haikyuu movie released in Japan this past weekend.
Oh, I
I
forgot.
think it's coming. I think it's coming to US in a couple months,
Mhm.
maybe start of summer, around that time, I think. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
Me, yeah, I'm excited.
Because we haven't gotten any haiku content since 2020,
Oh wow.
and I remember people were still kind of iffy about the whole movies because it's gonna be two movies, and that's how they're finishing the series
Oh, okay.
with the last movie. Um, and I know everyone was saying that there might not be enough. They don't think there's enough time in a movie to finish it off, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I'm excited. I like Haikyuu, one of my favorites.
Mhm. Yeah, I
Should watch
definitely
it,
think.
Joseph.
I was gonna say, I definitely think I've been going on this little dilemma here. I guess we could talk about it. I finished season 2 of Croak No Basket, so I'm almost done
Mhm.
with that. And I know recently the anime awards are gonna be the Crunchyroll Anime Awards are gonna be coming out real soon, towards the end of towards the end of or around middle of March. So
Mhm.
I was thinking of some shows I should watch next, dude. And I think two potential ones are gonna be Bocchi the Rock and I want to watch Vinland Saga, dude. But Haikyuu is up there as well for what I want to watch next. Just
Uh-huh.
because I know Haikyuu is incredible from what you're saying. And I didn't give it a fair chance. I watched the first episode, then we went on to Bleach, which was fair. But,
Mhm.
you know, I do want to give it a chance. So, I don't know, Ben. I'm pondering and I'm excited. But yeah, because I don't know if I want to keep riding the sports anime ride or if I want to hop off for a bit.
See, I'm glad you want to watch it, but I do think you should watch Code Geass before. I think
Oh,
the next thing you should watch is Code Geass.
what? I don't know, man. Code Geass.
What?
No, I know it's amazing. I know it's peak, but
You have to watch it.
I know. I mean, yeah, the intro's amazing. So that's good enough a reason to watch it in itself.
Oh, it sure is good.
Yeah, but no, I need to watch that as well, dude. There's so much stuff. I feel like there's just oh my god, it's gonna be hard.
You're just gonna be watching it till you have kids.
I know,
All the shows.
which is good. I don't know. I really want to watch Bocchi the Rock though, dude. I've been seeing more stuff about it and.
It's a fun show. Oh, I guess that's a good segue.
Mhm.
Bocchi the Rock's getting a movie too.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
A lot of
that's a good little
movies.
surprise. A lot of movies.
A lot of movies.
I don't know if I like Demon Slayer for starting that whole movie train.
No
I
pun
mean, it's cool
intended.
seeing it in theaters, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's been so back and forth. We've talked about it before, but like there's pros and cons, right? I mean, it's kind of made anime a lot more mainstream in a
Oh
sense,
yeah.
but at the same time, I don't know. But then again, there's some instances where I'm excited for it. Like the Chainsaw Man movie is probably going to be awesome. But yeah, I agree. It is kind of weird. Like I don't think the Kaguya-sama should have been a movie. I think they should have kept it as a show. I mean, they did change it into a show now, but
Hmm.
you know, I don't know. And like the whole thing that they're doing with Demon Slayer right now in theaters, how it's the last two episodes of the previous season, and then the half hour of the first two episodes is kind of like really. It's kind of like they're just
Hmm.
milking it at this point. So it's not a good look. But
Hmm.
I don't know. That's just my opinion. It's hit or miss. There's some cases like Dragon Ball. I think Dragon Ball's killing it right now with their movies, but you know that fits that formula. So I don't know. If it makes sense, make it do it. If it doesn't, there's really no need. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish the Demon Slayer movies would just be straight movies, not a recap and then an hour-long episode.
I agree.
I don't know. Like if you're gonna make it a movie, just make it all new content.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because like I don't know. Either way, we're still gonna see it on Crunchyroll. It's not like the whole season was airing in movies. It's just one part of it. And you're
Exactly.
just kind of you're paying to see reused content, and then half of it is new, which is cool. It's cool seeing stuff in theaters, but
Right, and then again,
I don't know.
look at like Attack on Titan. Like the the movies were not necessary, dude. It could have just continued
Yeah,
as the
it could.
episodes. And
There's no reason.
yeah, so we're not big movie people over here, at least for anime. But yeah.
Yeah.
In other
I don't
happier
know.
news, I guess you couldn't call this happier news. The author of Rent a Girlfriend. This was a big dude, I was literally on the edge of my seat whenever I heard that she was gonna be making an announcement about some manga or anime content, and I was like, oh my god, Rent a Girlfriend's ending. It's happening. Finally.
Nope.
Nope, it's not ending. One of her other mangas is getting an anime adaptation, I believe. It is about a brother who lives with his sisters, and they get a phone call or something and find out that, hey, they're not actually real biological siblings, but step siblings.
Mhm.
So we have yet again, Ben, another harem with him and his sisters. So, thoughts, concerns, will you be watching?
Will not be watching. Is the author a girl?
I believe so.
Hmm.
Let me fact check that real fast.
What if? See, hear me out. What if she's just writing her life story out in Rent a Girlfriend?
You
It's
think?
like, what? Maybe I don't know. Maybe she's like has I don't know closeted feelings for this guy, and she's an actor.
I straight up lied. It
And
is a guy. Wait,
all right, never mind.
I don't know.
Oh,
Vendors, creators. Yeah, I think it's a guy. Yeah.
well, I guess that
that's
kind
my
of makes
fault.
more sense. Maybe he's this lonely degenerate in college who's chasing this actor.
Yeah, it could still.
Um,
Yeah, I mean it's possible.
Hey, maybe he's just how old is he? Maybe he's writing his past experience.
Dude, he looks
I don't
pretty
know.
young, but
Hey, maybe he's living it. I don't know.
maybe
This
he is 39.
I don't know.
39. It's not even that old.
Maybe he just never got over this one girl he met in college.
I think so. I mean, yeah. There's
And he's
definitely
writing out what he wanted to happen,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's.
or he's writing out what happened, and she just kind of let him on, and then
Mhm.
nothing ever happened, and then we just get like,
right.
what was the point of it, you know?
And maybe yeah, it's just some big. It's a whole big symbolism thing, right? Where it's like, oh my gosh, wow, we should learn from his mistakes, but we don't, and we just kind of follow in them.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
Don't
anyways,
watch My Girlfriend, guys.
don't watch Rent a Girlfriend. Don't. But that being said, I will be watching this new anime for research purposes, obviously.
Yeah.
For the podcast. But yeah, that was the exciting news that the author dropped, which I was not expecting that. I cannot say I was, but it is what it is, right, Ben? I guess that means just more Rent a Girlfriend seasons, hopefully. So that's always
Hopefully.
good. Cheers to that, right? So
Hate that guy.
yeah, it's kind of bad. But Ben, did you have any more news to talk about or anything?
I saw that Toyota is making an anime, so that's cool.
Toyota,
The
as in the car.
Yep.
Oh, that's
It's called
interesting.
Grip. It's called Grip.
What is it about? I could probably guess, but it's a 50-50 shot.
Let's see. Toyota announced that it'll release a 5-episode anime titled Grip, which is set to release on February 26, 2024.
That's
The
crazy.
series is that's a typo. Produced by marketing agency Intertrend, with supervising direction from Jae Woo Kim, who made Ben 10: The Omniverse.
That's actually pretty cool. Oh, is it a
there's-
CG anime?
I think probably. I know at least the cars look
The
CG.
cars look CG. Interesting. That'd be interesting. It's 5 episodes. Maybe we'll binge it. That'd be cool.
Maybe it's I don't know. Geared toward younger audiences that will showcase its Gazoo Racing Motorsport division and other cars in the Toyota lineup. That's cool, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's good promotion to show
Yeah.
cars. But yeah, that's wow. I would not have expected a car company to make an anime, but I mean it. Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
So yeah, you never know if there's a if it exists. There's an anime for it, I guess. Kind of
Yep.
like Rule 34.
Sure.
Sorry,
It's okay.
sorry.
Yeah,
What else is there?
but I mean, without further ado, Ben, we should talk about just the main the main thing of what's been going around and making a lot of noise in Huffus and Ruckus. It is none other than solo leveling. Ben, solo leveling has been taking the world by storm. We've talked about the first few episodes, but now I think we have a big enough sample size of 7 episodes now to talk about the anime and our thoughts so far. Ben, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think I've mentioned this before the first couple episodes. It wasn't really hooking me, but I think now with these past episodes, I think I've finally been hooked, and I've been pulled in line and sinker, and it has been so much fun. I've been enjoying it so much. These last 2 episodes have really, really picked up, and I'm very excited for where it has to go, especially with this last episode. It was a lot of fun seeing him take on an S-ranked dungeon and, go in and fight Cerberus and almost die multiple times. It is not holding back in the gore factor. It's been really good. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, one thing that I've been taking away a lot from this is like just the whole, I don't know, it feels like he's gaining all these powers, but I mean, not to sound cringe or anything, but it's like at what cost, it seems like he's losing his humanity a bit. So I'm very curious to see where it goes and if that's going to continuously be a factor, especially with him kind of going down this road already. He killed like 6 people in the last episode, so he's already kind of, and he said he didn't really feel any remorse. So I'm very curious to see where it's going to go, but I've been loving it so far.
Yeah. I think I really like it because this just kind of focuses on him. I don't like when shows introduce like 20 people at once.
I agree.
I think that was one of my problems with Assassination Classroom is they just threw us into this big classroom and it's like you have to memorize everyone's name. And I didn't. I only knew the main character, like the 2 main characters. Yeah. I kind of like just having one person.
I agree. It's like in romance animes when it starts off with like the main guy and girl, and then it's like, oh, let's look at their friends. It's like, dude, do you think I'm here for their friends?
Yeah, no one cares. Yeah, I mean, it's just cool to see something happening so like inner circle-y, I guess. There's not much outside development. It's just kind of focusing on the main character.
No, I agree. Yeah, and I mean that's kind of like it felt like the first 2 episodes were kind of trying to set that up. I mean, we got that one shot of that one girl who jumps over the motorcycle, and I'm assuming she's an S-rank hunter, but it's like did we really need to see that shot for like no reason, I mean, it just felt kind of pointless, and I think centering just around this main character and slowly building the world around him is gonna work out really well. Like, I mean, it worked out with this one dude who's that D-level hunter who's trying to get what's his name? Is it Jinwoo or something?
Jinwoo's the main character.
Jinwoo. Okay, that's his name. Yeah. Trying to get him to join the guild. And he's just not having it, and he's already thinking big picture. It's nice that he's kind of intelligent as well, right? I mean, the dude offers him 30 billion yen. He's like, bro, I can make a lot more than that, and he's smart and he knows what he's doing, which is really cool. We don't have him being this dumb protagonist. It seems like he's aware of his situation, and it's a nice change of pace. It really is, because it seems like this dude is rational, and he has this awesome power, which is so basic in concept, but it's such a cool, like, to see it executed in this way with this world, and seeing the villains getting introduced, and I think it's shaping up to be a pretty good show.
Yeah. It was really slow at first. I know everyone's saying that, but I'm glad it has picked up. And I remember whenever the trailer came out, everyone was hyping it up, and I kind of see what that hype was about now.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm still very curious to see where it's going to go. I feel like this could be like it very well could be like a 12 episode anime, like, in the sense of like, okay, he's getting all these powers. He's probably just going to level up some more, fight some bosses, and then get the key, get the elixir and save his mom. Obviously, it's a lot longer than that, but I'm just saying that's what it feels like right now. So I'm very curious to see how it's going to expand and what's going to happen, because it already seems like, I mean, although I don't know if they specifically say, was that boss that he fought like an S-rank boss, or was that just one of the, because I don't think that was the boss, right? That was just the entrance to the dungeon. So
yeah,
But the fact that he's already there at that level, which is probably like around A or low S, is kind of crazy. So I'm very
Yeah.
curious to see how it's going to go and progress with him already having so much power right now. So I don't know. It's been a good watch. I'm excited.
Can only go up.
It can only
Go up.
Only up.
Hate that game.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well, next week for Solo Leveling. Oh my god, I can't breathe.
You're good.
It's a recap episode
Oh,
for some reason. Don't know.
that's such
Don't know why we need a recap.
7 episodes.
It's like not the main stuff's been happening these past 2 episodes, so
Oh man,
I don't really need a recap.
that is so lame.
I don't understand recap episodes.
At One Piece.
Like, if you're watching the show continuously,
You need a recap,
you
right?
shouldn't need a recap.
That actually that doesn't make any sense, right? Like imagine if Breaking Bad had recap episodes. Or like just
know,
any Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones didn't have a recap episode. Oh, that is pretty dumb.
I don't think you need a whole episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if something important's gonna happen, maybe like do a little flashback to
Yeah.
a callback to whatever you're referencing, but
Mm-hmm.
you don't need a whole episode. Like,
No,
we know what happens.
No, I agree. That's kind of crazy actually. A recap episode after only 7 episodes? That's insane. Yeah, I mean, unless that just means that they're saving animation budget for the episode after, which who knows? If that's the case, then maybe we'll let it slide. But that sucks. I was looking forward to, that sucks. But
It does suck.
it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, Ben, you haven't read the manga, right? So, any predictions of where you think the show's gonna head?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I like watching new shows because, like, in the first couple episodes, they introduced like the main goal, like he's trying to save his mom and whatnot. But it's really just how he gets there. And now that he has this power, it's kind of just like, okay, obviously he could probably easily get this elixir, but there's gonna be something stopping him from doing that, or something else that he's gonna want to do, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
I agree. Yeah. It's gonna be very interesting. I think that whole topic I discussed of him kind of losing his humanity is gonna continue. I think that we might see him get this god complex, but I'm very excited for the fights because it seemed like the trailer show or the intro and the trailer showcase some fight scenes with some other people. So it's gonna be interesting. But Ben, do his powers his powers translate in the regular world as well, right? Technically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was making sure that's how that works, right?
Because it's not like yeah, they do. Because it's not like an isekai technically.
Yeah.
Well, technically is, but I don't know.
Is it an isekai?
It's weird, but yes, they have magical powers in the real world.
Okay, that's what I thought, right? Because yeah, we see those guys training and breaking boulders and stuff like that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, it's interesting. Okay, so I'm excited to see how that plays out, and maybe if there might be down the line where he might have to use his powers in the real world, or he against a person, or something like that. Because we know that some dude is after him, but it's already looking like he's insanely OP. So I'm very curious on how it's gonna go. But do we know what
level he's at?
I don't think it's said, but at least these past couple episodes.
Because I think last episode he was only at like level 19 or 20.
It was low, right? It's low. But yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? Oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited, but yeah, I mean, again, shorter episode, but I mean that's really all I gotta say, man. That was Charlie, good show. Charlie, good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's everything I gotta say about it too.
But and just to wrap up, Ben, I'm on season 3 of Crocono Basket. Once I finish that, we gotta watch the movie. You said, right? You want to watch it with me, and then and you could watch Love Is War, man, because I want.
I've been slowly. I watched 2 episodes this past week.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, that's it's more than I thought. So that's good. Well, yeah. But anyways, guys, this has been the Otaku Brothers podcast. I've been your co-host Joseph, joined by my co-host Ben. And yeah, we're just a couple of degenerates. We're just here having a good time. And we hope you guys have an awesome week. We'll be back next Monday for some awesome anime. Anyways, you guys have a great day. Peace out.
Peace. Peace, peace, peace.
Arrivederci.
Peace, peace, peace.
Peace and love.
No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every